Once upon a time there was a farmer who lost a horse. All the neighbors came round that evening and said, "That's too bad," and he said, "Maybe." The next day the horse came back and brought 7 wild horses with it. All the neighbors came around and said, "Why, that's great, isn't it?" And he said, "Maybe." The next day his son, who was attempting to tame one of these horses, was riding when he fell and broke his leg. All the neighbors came around that evening and said, "That's too bad, isn't it?" And he said, "Maybe." The next day some conscription officers came around looking for people for the army, and they rejected his son because he had a broken leg. All the neighbors came around that evening and said, "Isn't that wonderful?" And he said, "Maybe." The whole process of nature is an integrated process of immense complexity, and it's really impossible to tell whether anything that happens in it is good or bad, because you never know what will be the consequences of a misfortune, or you never know what will be the consequences of good fortune.